He said I should add inshallah to it for him. When it happens, he's going to inform all of you. And for those of you who have his number, please don't be offended when it happens without you. Why?
Yes, Janice. What's up?
What his app is? Did I get it right though? I think I got most of what you were saying.
I didn't know what you were saying. I have no idea.
I was trying to communicate your science into words for our listeners.
Okay.
But then you had a very interesting topic that you wanted us to discuss today. So
You have it. Please tell us.
no, it is you. I don't know why today you are doing this.
We will not finish you if you don't do it. Charlie, there's no time like that. Me, I have to run away from the studio.
Why?
So be quick about it. What topic do you want us to discuss, please? There's no time. It's a radio station. Voice is the premium.
Oh,
So
wow.
Go ahead.
It's interesting that you are saying voice
Explain
is
to the people
is
what
the premium
you
now.
want them to think about.
Okay, and so I think, Mark, was it this week or last week when there was an argument where a photographer she recorded a video and then she was saying that there are people who have been in her DM saying that, medical doctors do make more, but if she's being honest, she makes more from her photography more than the doctors. Was it this week or last week?
Last week, like Friday today.
Okay, so last week, ending of last week and coming into this week, that video has been circulating online. And then this morning we wanted to look into that discussion and see if she was right in making that statement.
I think that I don't know if I've forgotten her name. I think.
Let me see if I can find the voice.
I think
quickly.
The statement was, there was a statement that was posted by a medical doctor who said that this young lady had criticized the NSMQ, the National Maths and Science Quiz, and the medical doctor suggested that she more or less belittled the importance of the quiz and felt that it wasn't necessary. So then this was when this lady who has now completed Harvard, I think her name is Francisca, she was part of the NSMQ competition.
Oh, yeah.
I think she attended Kita Senior High School.
Yeah, and then she got a scholarship.
She got scholarship to study at Harvard University. And so upon her completion, this medical doctor sort of went back into archives to look at the criticism that was posted by this young lady and sort of asked the question, this is a product of the NSMQ competition. Now she has completed Harvard. The very lady who criticized NSMQ is now a photographer. Do you understand? Her main job is photography. That's what she earns an income from it. So the medical doctor, who I understand is a neurosurgeon, we believe, or we are told, sort of posted the comment to compare the difference in terms of Francisca and Richlove, who criticized the NSMQ competition, who is now a photographer, and Francisca, who has just completed Harvard. And we are told that she attained the highest qualification or whatever. Maybe in Ghana we say first class. So she's sort of compared the two to then start kind of a debate to say, then who is doing well? The person who is a photographer, the person who had just completed Harvard. So that brought forth the debate. So the debate is now extended to the sciences versus the arts. That's another angle to the debate. Because Richlove, I want to believe, may have or may be coming from the art background, what she's doing is not science. You can say it's artistic in nature, perhaps. And Francisca, who is now a product of Harvard University. So they sort of pitched the two, and also pitched the various areas, science and arts, sort of look at the importance of it, and the debate is still continuing. All of them are benefiting from the debate, but the debate still continues. And we want to bring it onto Orange this morning. I don't know where you stand, Janice. Where you stand will determine where I will stand. And you have to choose, you have to pick a stand. We are not doing middle ground this morning. Oh, we are picking a stand. And we will debate it. You understand? With all passion.
Let me play the lady's video.
Yes.
And then maybe we can continue with the conversation. And so I'm coming. Just a moment.
She goes by the name, let me remember. She goes by the name Isabella, and then she was comparing me to Miss Francisca Lamy, who just completed Harvard. I'd like her to know that I might not be in Harvard right now, but then I can say I'm doing very well for myself. I'm currently a photographer and a level 100 student in the University of Cape Coast reading computer science. So I might not be making it big right now, but then there are still a lot of years ahead of me for me to prove myself. So she can't just come out there and say that I am not doing something better for myself. The fact that you've not seen me doesn't mean I'm not doing anything for myself. I'd like to also add the fact that I am very young. I'm not even up to 20 years. And then I'm happy with the photography work I'm doing. I still need sponsorship. I still need people to book me. So if you want to sponsor me, if you want to book me, work with me, I'm very much available and ever ready to work. And then there's one thing people are forgetting. There are photographers in Accra that are earning much more than medical doctors. And then I can actually name a few.
Okay, so that is the video in question. So you heard what the young lady had to say. First of all, I think we should stop this thing in Ghana where we sort of pitch the sciences against the arts.
We should not stop.
Why?
We should continue.
No.
Because it's a very good
Because
debate.
I think, both.
No, we can't stop.
Both have different roles that they play.
So make the argument for one, where you belong. You can't come and say we should stop. We should stop like how?
No, stop. That is my opinion.
The world is interesting because of these kinds of debates.
No,
we must debate.
No, elsewhere.
We must pitch. We must compare and contrast.
Elsewhere, they are not debating. They are not debating the arts and the science.
They are even debating more than us.
Are you sure?
Even this morning, somebody
is
everywhere. Even in the heaven, there will be debate. What are you saying?
The critics are taking upon themselves to support this.
What are you saying?
Because see, it is when I was
relax. Don't be. If you want to speak through the microphone. Don't be
so you can move
corners.
over there if you want to speak.
We are very serious this morning.
See, myself, when I was moving from
Please
SHS,
take a position. The explanation is becoming too much.
My position is my position is.
If you don't have a position, let the person with the position talk.
So I should keep quiet.
You don't have a position. Yeah.
Men bullying women in the office.
You go first. You go first.
Where do you start? I'm standing on straw. Where was your position? Talk to us. Because she doesn't have a position.
Let me say.
No, I have a position. My position is that don't pitch the sciences against the arts or the arts against the sciences.
We have already pitched. So
the pitch has been pitched. Now where are you standing? Left or right?
Hey, what is this?
It's not necessary because,
necessary.
like I said, if I'm dying right now,
it is very necessary.
If I'm dying right now, I won't require the services of a photographer.
Definitely.
Same way, if I'm going to get married, I won't call a doctor to come and take pictures for me.
So
I'm saying that.
Which is your position?
The whole premise of arguing for the sciences or the arts is wrong. Because
it's not wrong.
It is wrong because they both play different roles in the world.
Very, very important. We must do it.
Okay, Mark, pick your side, and then Alpha, you to pick your side.
We all play our roles in the community, but we're in a community where someone feels like the other part of the community does better than the other, which is where I have the problem. You get it?
So what is your problem? What is your problem?
No, my problem is that if you want to go in history, if you want to go down the history, you realize that down
are
the
not
history.
doing history this
No, we are
morning.
doing
doing
history.
present.
No, we are doing history and
Let him
present.
make his point.
We are doing history and
This
present.
morning I'm not.
So which side are you taking? You person, which side are you
You
taking?
take your
I've
side.
taken
doesn't have a
I've
side
taken
too.
the rich love side.
So
which
why?
is the photographers earn more than the medical doctor. I'm not saying the medical doctors
Please,
are not.
please
Says,
speak into
happy
your
birthday.
I'm speaking inside.
Take it closer.
I'm not saying say medical doctors are not important in society. They are very important. They are a key factor in terms of our health sector and the community. But you can't dispute the fact that a photographer earns more than a medical doctor.
Oh,
On one
no.
booking a
No.
month. So let's imagine every weekend you photographer gets there's a project to work on. By the end of the month, how many weekends are in a month? Do you know how much the person earns?
No, but the thing is, the situation is, let me say this.
Basically, what they are
to be
co-
fair,
Eh.
to be fair, there are poor photographers and there are poor doctors. There are rich photographers and there are rich doctors. So it depends on what you're exposed to.
Which medical doctor is this and poor?
Oh.
A medical doctor. A medical doctor is a medical doctor. It's
So
just
all the
it's
medical
just-
doctors,
It's just a
there's
fact
no-
that it's just a fact. No, a medical doctor is a medical
This is why you should
doctor.
have taken
But
him.
it's just a fact.
You
It's just a
didn't
fact
allow him
that
to take his position now.
it's just a fact that in photography we've taken them like photo then we abuse them. The guy who took coverage
That
of
one has a personal
Mr.
interest.
Easy.
Eh,
Mr.
yeah, that's a
Mr. Easy's
personal
wedding.
interest in this,
Mr. Easy's wedding.
yeah.
Did you check the amount he charged? Can any medical doctor tell me that he has earned that in a year?
Oh, it's possible.
Yeah,
Like
somebody
the
possible.
situation is
Any
here. We don't know.
billions
We know medical doctors who are not only medical doctors. They are doing so. Like I said, they are
But-
rich
so
medical
they are-
doctors.
They are doing if they are doing
Medical
other
doctors. Who are
side
doing
business.
solely
If
medical
they are
doctors who
if
are
they are
doing
if they are doing
just
medical doctor, they are doing other business.
Just
It's
medicine
different.
who are earning more than
More
millions of dollars.
So your position is automatically with the scientists.
But-
now
yes,
that-
scientists. Yes, he has gone for it.
I think that
You've gone for it. Because
I am for it.
Yes, you are
No,
for it.
there's no.
Now you know since
yes,
last week, Alfa
uh-huh.
has been posting some medical doctor. Like every day you wake up, post a
I-
doctor.
yes,
Congratulations.
yes.
to
I mean,
them.
that's why you can't
I was
take- you can't
warming
take a different
I was
side.
warming up for this debate. The issue is simple. All professions are important, but some
Yes.
are more important than the others. I think that in this case, a medical doctor is much important than a photographer. My reasons are this. First of all, even to get into the crux of the argument, Mark centered his argument on earnings.
No, that's a whole argument
Yeah,
about
that's the
rich
whole
law.
point. That she
That's the
said-
whole point.
she said-
photographers earn more. She's not talking about the importance of their professions in the community.
No, you see-
She's talking about how much they earn.
I took you from a journey. I started somewhere. The whole conversation started when a medical doctor posted this photographer.
No,
a
no,
young
no.
lady.
She was
Mark,
comment.
Mark,
no,
let
come.
me-
Let me set the record straight. The medical doctor comment was from the girl saying photographers earn more than medical doctors. So the medical doctor was not responding to that her previous comment where she made it that photographers earn more than medical. So the woman was
Okay.
the doctor was already trying to prove to the girl that that is not true.
Thank you very much. Back to
You
your
see,
social media job.
his-
Let him make his point.
Historically, this young lady that we're talking about had cause to criticize the NSMQ quiz. Do you get it? Sort of described it as less important as compared to other things that we could have done with similar investment and similar attention. Do you understand? And so the medical doctor's response was to sort of highlight the point that now the very person who criticized the NSMQ quiz is doing photography for a living, whilst the thing she criticized, its product, are the ones now completing Harvard and being celebrated across. Do you understand? So then she retorted by saying she is a photographer, and in terms of earnings, she's earning more than some medical doctors are earning. So it was an update of that fundamental debate that had already started. That's my understanding of this whole debate. The point I'm making is that photography is an important profession. A lot of the things we're discussing today, we are having to discuss them because of the importance of photography. Do you understand? The world is seen in a particular light because of photography, because people took time to take shots of events in this world, events in this country. So photography is very important, very critical. But I'm saying that if you have to pitch, which I think you should do, because life is about comparison. If you have to compare, I think that medicine is much more important than photography. Why? Because the issues that medicine deals with has got to do with the fundamental issues that we cherish as a people. You are in this world, one of the critical things, the reason why we've been shouting since Monday, has got to do with health sector. People needing healthcare and not getting healthcare. Anything that has to do with healthcare is a very important matter. That is why in our local panels they say, when you have health, you have wealth. All these things are not out of vacuum, are not out of whatever. They are within the context to let you know that there are more important things in life, but there are certain things that are more important than others. So for instance, I can be sick, okay? I can be sick and everything I will do can cease. Everything about my life can be paused as a result of the sickness. Everything I am about will be reduced to nothing. In fact, there are people that will sell everything that they possess in order to secure their health. But I can live without photography. Me personally, if you say 1 month, or if you say a year or 10 years, don't take picture. Me, I can do it. Other people can do it. It's going to be difficult, but they can do it. But if you say, okay, 10 years being sick without you having the health that will require you to move from your house to wherever you want to be, to work, to do the things you want to do, everybody will choose being healthy. Everybody will choose being healthy than photography and whatever. So I'm saying, please let me conclude. I'm saying that the person who will treat me when I'm sick is important to me than the person that will take a picture of me. If I have to choose between the two, one person, I am traveling, one person go with me, it will be easy for me to take the medical doctor or the nurse.
You are traveling. Why you are?
Listen.
Wait, relax.
I'm telling you.
Let him land. Mark, let him land.
If I am traveling,
exactly.
Stop the debate.
Let him land.
You see.
Let him land.
You see.
We don't.
Nobody has given you the power to determine what is within the confines of the debate. And the fact that you disagree with me, I'm coming. The fact that you disagree with me and you
think it's about ends. We all know medical records are more important in the
Now I have to.
We all know.
Earnings,
But you
is
don't.
not the
For the past
measurement
minutes
of
you've been
who is
speaking.
important.
For the past minutes you've been. All you are
See.
talking about is the importance, and everybody can dispute the fact that medical records are more
let me-
important.
I'm coming.
let me-
But we are talking about the
The
end. The
president-
whole debate starting is about the end.
The president is the most important, is the first gentleman of the land, isn't he not? The most important person. There
Is that
are
one that
other,
debates
there
the end
I'm coming.
with,
There are
Uganda?
appointees of the president who earn more than him.
So if we're talking
But
about
they are
the-
not important than
Now,
him.
if we're talking
They
about
are
the
not important
importance,
as him.
if we're talking about the
Earnings
importance,
is
it's a
not the
different debate.
determining factor of who is important. It's about what you do.
Talking about the importance.
Okay,
I'm talking about
calm down.
endings.
The footballer earns more than the teacher.
It's okay.
The footballer
Yes,
is
but
not more
more
important than
we
the
know.
teacher.
But the ends,
How
he earns
can
more-
you-
the fact is that he earns
Calm
more than
down.
the teacher, and it
Calm
can't-
down.
It can't be.
Be debated on.
Akwaja, calm
No,
down.
listen. He's making it look like if you are a photographer, you are bad. Nobody's saying medical records
I
are not
didn't say that
important.
though. I
But
said they are good.
he hasn't made any
But
point that has to
if
do
we
with
have-
the endings. And the reason we're having this debate this morning is because Rich Love said she never said in her statement, she didn't say photographers are more important than medical doctors. No, I'm saying something. She never said medical photographers, medical doctors are not important in society. What she said was photographers earn more You can be important and endless. Just like how teachers are important and endless.
It's okay. Yeah. Let me.
Just like how teachers are important and they endless.
Don't forget that
Same way.
When we asked you to take a position,
So you can't. For the past 5 minutes,
So even
Alpha
you
has spoken.
putted me out of the
No,
debate.
I'm
because you
For
said
the-
you don't have a position.
No,
Yes,
relax.
Let
For
us
the-
those who have position advance our position.
He hasn't gone close to the debate.
Which is about the endings.
It's
So
okay.
let him go on the endings.
Calm down and let me make my point. First of all, Alpha. You know, this very topic is Mark I think Mark is passionate about the topic we are discussing because first and he has experience in videography and photography and all of those things. But the thing is like I said, the whole source that this argument is coming from is wrong because like the girl pointed out, relax.
It's never wrong.
Let me make my point. The girl is not even 20 years. The girl is not even 20.
It is not about her age.
Relax.
We're talking about her profession.
She's not 20.
It's not about.
It's not about the importance of the profession.
Oh,
It's
okay,
talking about the endings.
let me make my point.
Endings.
Let me make my point. Let me make my point.
But that's a debate. Not about the importance. If it's talking about the importance, we all know. We can sit and nobody can debate that.
You should have taken a
doctors,
position.
as he
You should
stated,
have been
listen,
more
listen,
civil. You
as
said
he
no.
stated,
Now you have allowed this
listen, I'm coming.
loudness.
As he stated,
Hijack the platform.
now, as he stated,
Medical doctors, everybody medical doctors, when you are sick, you can't go and do photography. We understand. You get it. But the whole debate here today
Mark.
is about is a photographer ending
Mark.
more. Me, I'm a computer science student too, and I'm also what. So definitely the girl
Mark.
and I were on the same foot, both the photography and the computer scientist. I'm a computer science student,
Yeah.
right? So when I watch her debate is a photographer earns more than a medical doctor.
she has already-
But she's
Mark.
not saying say
Mark.
it's more important. Alpha is debating, but
Mark.
you make me look bad though.
Mark, it's okay. You thank you.
Let us hear from
Let's go here. Then let me make my point. So the point I was making is saying, you know, when you go to our SHS, our senior high schools, and I'm saying this because I have experienced it. When you do the arts, people think that general arts, you wanted to do science, and maybe you were not smart enough, so you had to do general arts. As for the visual arts people, they home econs, nothing. So it's the science students that are the most important. They are the future leaders. I am not. So I am saying that. Let me make my point.
This morning's debate.
Let me make
You have
my
your
point.
own issues. That is not part.
Let me make my point. So the thing is, if you pitch the art against the sciences, you don't help anyone. So the point I'm making is the girl had a cause. The girl had a cause
I disagree
to
with
talk
you. We are helping
against
people this morning.
NSMQ because first of all, like it's a rivalry in our senior high schools, the science and the arts, and so people feel like once you are doing the arts, the science people are not your friends because the science people are too new, and you have to go after them, and so you cannot even appreciate the fact that yes, it's true, they are an important element of our society. But I am saying that the fact that they are important does not make the other party less important. And let's not do this. We do this as Ghanaians where we think certain jobs are more noble than other jobs. That is what you are saying. And then you started by saying that if you are to travel today, you appreciate getting a doctor, a medical doctor, and then when you are not sick, the presence of a medical doctor, first of all, does not guarantee good health. You know that, right? The fact that you know a medical doctor does not mean that you'll be healthy forever. It does not guarantee your health. If you are traveling, Alpha Ali, I dare say you prefer having a photographer because you want to capture the moments that you are going to see. So I'm saying
a lot of the things you said
Independence Day, even though because of
Number
the photographer
one.
and videographer, by now the Independence Day will not have
so what are you saying? I'm saying that the medical doctor is important.
Number one.
I appreciate the fact that if I'm sick, it's the medical doctor I will call. But if I'm having my wedding, I'm not going to call a medic. So let's not do that.
The fact that
what
you
is
don't want us
working?
to do it and you're doing it,
What
is a
is
very,
working?
very
What is
ironic
working? What is
situation.
working against
But
us
you made
as
your
a
comment.
country?
Let me make my comment
I'm not
now.
done making my
You are
comment.
done.
She's not done.
You are done. You're not done. You are 10 minutes. You're not done.
She's not done.
How many minutes do you want to spend? Huh? How many minutes? You don't have a position pulling him. Hey, then if you're position and then 3 hours. What is this? I asked you, do you have a position? No. The people who have position, allow them to talk to you. You are hijacking the, what is that?
Okay. So Alpha doesn't want to listen to me. So
Ah.
the
So
thing is,
what
You think Mark is the other alternative, but Mark has other stronger points and he's more passionate than I am. So let me finish making my point so that
because you are lying. Because you have a position and you are hiding and I don't have a position. And you are doing the very thing you're asking us not to do.
No.
You've already compared. You've analyzed. You've chosen. You've taken a stance.
I'm not choosing. The whole thing I'm in a sense.
We have understood you. There's nothing you can add.
Okay.
See, the point is that don't introduce new elements to the debate.
Don't
do that. The debate
which other new elements
debate you've had in senior high school. The debates you've been having in senior high school, whether or not some people regard some courses as not important.
That is the best of
it is not the subject of this debate.
It is where the whole thing is coming from.
It is not coming from there.
Important for the subject. They are important here, the ending, not the importance of the profession. So let's stick to that. Let's stick to the debate. The debate is.
It's okay. I'm going home. Let me leave the studio for you, Emake.
Not medical doctor is important. No. They are two different.
I'm going home
on a different day. Alpha,
I'm going home. The point I'm making, Alpha, is that see, we should we should give credit to whoever. Whose microphone is off? Your own. Yeah, there was too much noise in the studio. If I let me turn Alpha's one off too.
Oh God.
So
I knew this. That's why I said take your position. Let's have a smooth.
It's okay. What I'm saying, Alpha, is that let us not.
So at this point, let's give everybody 2 minutes to make his point.
Okay, so I'm starting. 8.
I'm timing it.
8:33 plus 80 minutes, 90 minutes, 19 seconds now. Okay. All right. So let me start. The point I'm making is both professions, they have roles that they play in society. And I'm saying that the person we are celebrating, and she has done well, she has done marvelously well, the Francisca girl from NSMQ, she has done so great. What she has done is worth celebrating. But I'm saying that if this girl has the same level of, say, sponsorship, scholarship, and she does international photography, she's also worth celebrating. That's the point I'm making. So I'm saying that let us not do this thing where we sort of see certain professions as more noble than other professions. It is not good. It doesn't help anyone. That is the point I'm making. Is it 2 minutes now? I can continue. And then I was also trying to tell you, Alpha, that the presence of a medical doctor in your life does not guarantee you full-time health. It does not. And so if you are traveling, you are going to appreciate having a photographer with you more to capture the things that you are seeing, because you want to come back and say that, oh, Mark, this is what I saw. Janice, this is what I saw. I saw ABC. And then we move on from there. But then, again, when you are sick, you don't go to the photographer. When the doctors are having their weddings, they don't call their co-doctors to come and shoot for them. They'll call photographers. Same way when the photographers are sick, they'll go to the doctors to take care of them. And so the arts play their role in society. The sciences play their role. Let us not be doing this thing where we see this one as more professional, more noble, more worth celebrating than the other. This girl is 19 years old. So if you take her picture and you come and compare to Francisca from NSMQ and you say that, and the one who criticized NSMQ is not, she's a photographer now, and the one who was a science student say, what are you doing? It is not good. And this is an older person, right? Rather, this is a girl who has created a profession out of her passion. That in itself alone is worth celebrating. Thank you very much. Let me give my 5 seconds to Alfa Ali.
So the thing you've said a lot of good things. So as far as this debate is concerned, I don't think they are relevant.
Stop it and start for him.
Number one, the debate you are introducing is not a subject of what we are talking about. I thought we agreed to keep quiet.
Not.
I thought we agreed to keep quiet. Do you think I was happy with everything you said? Please keep quiet and listen. So see, the generational debate is not what we are talking about. Number two, I see you taking a position but telling all of us not to take a position. That's very ironic. Number three, please, can I make my point? Just like I allowed you to make your point. The next argument I'm making is that this debate is about comparing two professions. So you have to choose one. This stance of saying I'm in the middle, let's not do this, and then indirectly you're doing it, it's not going to help anybody. The fact of the matter is that photography is important. But if you have to make a decision, a choice, medicine or the people in the health sector are more important than those who are taking pictures. I'm not saying taking pictures is bad, but that is a life fact. Let's agree and move on. When you can live without a photographer for 10 years, but you cannot live without health practitioners, those who provide care to people. Even before you were born, there was a health practitioner ensuring that you came to the world. He's going to be part of the process of growth till you die. I'm saying that you can live without photography. You cannot live without people who are treating you, giving you care, who are in the health sector. At this point in time, so if it has to do about choice, I have a lot of time. Please don't be in a hurry to let me go. If we have to make a choice between the two, it is easier. It doesn't mean the other person is not doing something important. You are very important. But please, if we have to make a choice between a health practitioner, in this case a medical doctor, and a photographer, it is easier to pick the doctor over the photographer.
Time is up.
As simple as that.
Time is up. He even exceeded.
Yes.
You didn't exceed anything.
You did.
Time yourself. Let
I'm
me
going
check.
to time you.
Start.
All right, so Alpha is talking about, before I start, Alpha is talking about we deviating from the topic. The topic why we are here today, because Rich Love said a photographer earns more than a medical doctor. Let's put the importance of those professions apart. So if you are talking about journalists to focus and then not go back to SHS and talk about NSS and this, then
That is where the whole thing is coming
deviated.
from.
Please, I thought we are
What
I'm
she
sorry.
said was,
I'm very sorry.
you can't
photographers earn more than.
those who are supporting photography.
They earn more than medical doctors. And to me, yeah, it's a fact. And as Janice said, let's imagine the support and then the scholarship these girls have in Francisca to where she has gotten to Harvard. Let's give that same support to Rich Love. And then let's then start to compare about the importance of those professions in the distance. We're talking about medical doctors. We need medical doctors. If you take your health, even because of what you eat these days, and people, someone is there for a whole year, hasn't been to hospital, he's surviving. Yes, I can. They are there. If you open the phone, they can call you. They are there. They are. Me personally, I've not been there to hospital a whole year. I haven't. If you take, we all know how to take about. Even the olden days, I'm talking about the from birth. The doctors has been there from birth. There were no medical doctors, but people survived. Our great grandfathers. Our great grandfathers survived. So yeah, I'm not disputing the fact that medical doctors are not important in the society. They are. Same as the photographers and the videographers. Because even though because of them, we not have our independence, 1957. We will not have the footage till now. Today you can sit and then watch Dr. Kwame Nkrumah declare independence to the country.
Valid.
Was medical doctor? Did he use this thermometer to go and measure his
Independence are not delivered.
No,
please, you are interrupting me. You are interrupting my time. Before there was even the professional nurse, our mothers were there. I'm not saying medicals are not important. They are. But if I to talk about the importance, we all know they are all on the level-headed importance of the community. Oh. Because before a medical doctor was there, we had people who took care of us. The traditionalists, what are their names? They were there. Valid. We have people who take care, but just that these days we take everything for granted. You enter.
All right, thank you very much.
Let's go to our friends. They will judge.
Yeah, they will judge.
Yeah.
Because if you make a comment, I'll make a comment. Yes. Let's go to our friends.
Another element that I should have introduced.
Please, you can't introduce any element though.
Is that you are not allowed to make your face away when someone else is talking. You were interrupting the boy with your facial expressions. What is that?
It's on live. Tape.
Anyway, 0541022318. Please call us and then let us know what you think.
Please, it's a vote too. Please know where you are standing. know who you are backing.
The people who are standing with me too, you can stand in the middle. It is allowed.
Don't stand in the middle. Pick a position.
Okay.
Where she where say can is simple.
If like Max said, if someone had not recorded Ghana, my beloved country, you know the number of people that have missed out on that.
Not delivered the Kwame Nkrumah.
Why did Kwame Nkrumah tell you he was sick before the independence speech?
Who delivered?
BY is calling. Let me speak to BY. Hey. Hello, good morning, BY. Hello, BY. Oh. Hello, BY. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Can you?
Yeah, but your line is not. Hello. Oh, the line dropped again. 024054. Sorry. 120102231. Let me answer this call, Mark, before you. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and
My
where you're
name is
calling from.
Gideon. My name
Okay.
is Gideon.
All right,
I'm
Gideon.
calling from Asukwa.
Let's hear your thoughts.
The argument that you guys are having this morning is very interesting. But I want us to do one simple thing to distinguish between the two. Send the photographer to the theater, whether the photographer can function there. And also send the medical doctor to the field of photography. Give the person a camera. And let's see whether the person cannot take pictures. That settles the argument. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. But the photo they can take over. Can they edit? Can they edit? Anyway, one vote for Alfa.
Oh, allow people. Yeah.
054.
Please, can you sit down? Do you know the problems I have with you? Do you know the problems I have with you? What are you saying?
Wow.
Hello, good morning. AKBY is back.
I hope the problem I don't come from my head. Hello.
Hello.
Is it better now?
Okay, it's better now. Please go on.
Yeah. I was saying that it's about what somebody ends from the property we are talking about. And it depends on the location. Photography is not anything that probably one would say there. And nobody can do. But we have people who are and they are photographers. And they know how much they are. They make a whole lot of money, more than this medical doctors we are talking about. And it's only in Ghana here that, as my younger brother, I would say my son was saying, it's only in certain things are not considered as so. Hello.
Hello, BY.
I can hear you.
Okay, please go on.
So you know what? Here in Ghana, maybe a photographer can compare to earnings to the but it could be another.
Okay, the network is not good this morning, but I think we heard BY. He made this point, so one vote for Mark as well.
It's not the one vote. He didn't have a position.
He said it.
He didn't say anything.
He said
He didn't
so
say
one
anything.
vote for me then. Either way, it's not for you.
But
you still have your one vote.
Your vote is a sport vote because it's not voting for anything. You are not taking any decision. You didn't take any stance.
Hello, good morning.
Hi,
Hello, Mr. Bedu.
how are you doing?
Please, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also doing fine.
Okay.
Alpha, please let me say the issue of homophanacy for us to get to the bottom of it. I don't think today we will be able to do that because of the topic on top. I mean, what is that guy? That person saying? She right? And she's comparing photography to what? A medical doctor, a medical profession. In which country is that person in Ghana and comparing it with a medical doctor in Ghana? Let us not belittle a certain profession. Medical doctor is there to save lives. Is that not it? Medical doctor can easily, anybody can be a photographer. If even that medical doctor can be a photographer. But can that photographer also be a medical doctor? Treating people, I mean, conducting a surgery and all that. Sometimes I don't understand why we have to allow some people breathe and space for them to make some of this comparison. As medical doctors who are going to school, you know how, I mean, the habit that the person went through, the books that are supposed to learn, a certain things that you're supposed to learn, certain research upon research, and you are comparing to what? A photographer, even my younger child. Sometimes he goes somewhere to think the test. I mean, and you are comparing to a medical doctor. What is it? I mean, this is so deliberate. This is something that It is not something that we're even supposed to put ourselves talking about it because that lady, that so-called photographer, has brought it up. What is this? A medical doctor? Somebody who is, that medical doctor will save the life of.
All right, Mr. Bedu. Okay, thank you very much for your time this morning. And so that's a second vote for Alpha. 0541022318. 0541022318. Hello, Eja.
Thank you, Janice. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm all right. Please give me a little bit of time to explain this discussion. The lady was not talking about the importance of work. One is important. She was talking about the income. So I've divided in through 3 stages. First, when you talk of the importance, every business is important in this world. The farmer is important because if you don't eat, you can't go on your on work. The health personnel is important because if you have no health, you can't work. The shoemaker is important because you can't walk from here to Accra on barefoot. The tailor is important because if you don't wear a tie, they will tag you as a mad person. So when it comes to importance, every business is important. But when it comes to income, that the lady was talking about, earning more, there are some businesses that earn more than others, especially those with handiwork. Most of them, if it works, earn more than salary workers. And when it comes to saving life, everybody is talking about doctors saving lives. Doctors save lives when you are ready to bear your prescriptions and meet all your obligations. That's where the doctor can save your life. If the doctor prescribes something for you and you can't afford, I bet you will die. You see, and a wealthy man, that's the lady was talking about, anymore is to become wealthy. They also can save lives. I can give you an example of Ibrahim Mama. Ibrahim Mama has saved many lives, but he is not a doctor. And there are some, we always hear on radio appealing for funds to save lives. We are on TV appealing for funds to save lives, but doctors are there. You see, so between the two, for me, all is important. A rich man can save lives, the doctor can save lives, and that is it. That's my opinion.
All right, Eja, thank you very much for joining us this morning. So I think Eja's vote goes in our favor, whether it's me or you. If it's me, I've ceded it to you, but it's not for Alpha. So 2-2. 0541022318. 0541022318. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. Okay, please try calling us again because hello.
Can you hear me now, please?
Okay, I can hear you.
Right. So my name is York. I've been listening to your program for a while, and then I think the last.
All right, York. Thank you very much. Hello.
Okay.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
Right. I think the last person who came in, I don't think I'm happy with his submission. So I don't think these two people should be compared, in the sense that one is making a full sacrifice of their whole life. If you've been to the medical school before, if you talk to medical doctors, if you have medical students who are friends, if you look at the kind of psychological trauma they go through, the self-harm that some of them go through, some of them end up leaving school when they are in 3rd year or 4th year to go and do another thing because the sacrifice is too much. Some have stopped to go and do photography because they realize that now it's all about the money that they are really looking out for. And it's not about willing to sacrifice. How many photographers are willing to give you discount or go do photography for you for free? How many times would you call them at night for them to come and see you, and then that is what's going to save your life? Doctors literally don't seem to have a life. You go to school for 6 years, you do house job for 2 years, you do emotion for another 2 years, go to, you do your membership exam for 3 years, fellowship. Your whole life is literally reading in school all the time. And how much do you get from it? Every day is a sacrifice. And so someone going to school to sacrifice to be able to save a life. And then I was talking about prescription. What about the cases that would bring them in as an emergency? That they are not bringing out money to make any purchase.
Okay.
We make sure that very instant we are saving your life for you to be alive. It's not about the prescription. No, it's not. And so someone sacrificing their whole life to be able to save someone's life, learning each and every day to save a life, to be compared to someone who thinks that they have a handiwork and they want to make money. I don't think comparing that to is really of a good note. No.
Okay.
One is sacrificing, one wants to make money.
Okay.
That's the end of discussion.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for joining this morning. So I think that one goes in favor of Alpha. So that's 3-2. I'm enjoying sitting in the middle. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling from. Okay, Kobe Pacho Anope.
Pacho, the person who say, if you car Munya film, and I say, and Pasua, yes, you promo, and I mean, the person.
Sikano, but Alpha now I know Subway, but Sikani and
because Mimi again or say, on Unya free chain doctor. My miniatures or can say, Unya or the so one for such and doctor.
Thank you.
It may come a discount on your film.
All right, sure. Thank you very much, Kobe, for joining us this morning. So that's 3-3. It's still a draw. All right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
Radio Sekwesi Christo.
All right, Randy. Please let me hear your thoughts this morning.
The affair we say, what church na medical school na you say. Discussion amo ya musika amubenya anase nkwa amoje. Me pacho mi bisa o.
Sika na ne ye pese ye ka.
Na me ye baba. Le san e pama de sika bi nya se medical doctor nya bi o. Me even baba no kra no. Boso me beso sika bi a obenya no. Obi o ya be adwuma onji bi. Enti no se ye ka sika asema mamun ko fa na we gye nkwa ana we ko school ana o ye sei eno fa so bi ani so yes sika ye end of the month eno na ye ka ho asem enti mamun ko fa na me gye nkwa na we ye sei na munya explanation be na di move from here.
All right, thank you. So I think that brings Mark into the lead. Mark is leading by 4, I think. Oh, BY is calling again. BY has already voted for Marco. Hello, BY. Hello?
Doctor Benes Katekweni. And you know what I say? My man say, photo channel, or no, so you see, doctor. I say more waka. And you know, the doctor soon is scattered no. Doctor and said, didn't you see no? Until my man is on your Sicatan until you say, so a photograph in a Yamano. And you see, we never said you may be moved. And they can be to ask what another doctor. And the doctor about the say, open your house was a singular doctor.
All right, thank you very much, BY. But BY has already voted, and so that is Mark. Mark is still leading. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miniaba.
Good morning.
Adaro Masakudi in the middle of the uncle.
Okay, Sakodi.
You, Mamentia Chama, the no Kokuapia. Mamentia, and that's who's the empower shares, and Mamentia lawyer, I think he wants to treat you. My lawyer Justin could be. Nakaka, maybe a mechanism. Sikasi my cane. And could do a be out here. Krumi Akrano, Escafo Hano. Said you, my cousin, Omunya medical doctors, Omunya engineers, Omunya Hawaii. What you have here? Scafo while ye body. And so, you mean to say, and yet adwuma a wɔyɛ no na ma wɔn sika ɔte ase na wohwɛ galamseyfoɔ sika ɛtaa wɔn a obi bɛyɛ ayi medical doctor ayi 3,000 years koraa wonya ne sika no ɔte ase nti sɛ edura bi a nye school bebree nye adwuma a woyɛ na adwuma no income no ba kɛse a ne fi sɛ ebi wɔ ha na wahwɛ so no ayɛ dɛ wayɛ ne yɛnti ne yɛ sɛ adwuma bi a obiara woyɛ no mpo adidie na onim didi ahwɛ kɔ so ne didi yie so wonya sika firi mu deɛ a na nyɛ sɛ didi ho no ɔte ase deɛ ɛba sa mpi sɛ bɛboa me da ase
Okay, Sakodie, Miss Medase pa. So that brings Mark to 5 over there. The thing I think Alpha has lost. Where is Alpha? You people should go and look for him. Hello, good morning.
5-3.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I'm big sister. How are you?
Please, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also great. The name is Roman Father, the White Angel.
All right, you're my father.
But I might send my gifting to Alpha. And at the same time, if this man said that Alpha no support them and King Juba, Kumasi City Mayor and Police Commander, DCOP was Sakuto. It's true. But some now, me brand is true, because when him, Ghana had it. Especially our men, the Bay, my Yetimono, or my Ghana, we Mancasana. Obi a doctor, Obi Trade, if you bet much like the bear, they said me, Roma, me, we will teach our watching my dear from Caswaya, Coffin, send me call, JSS and every request. So, now I must say, it be a Juma will be over private work, who are yet Juma mean come a ban. So that any or more special on my mining. What will be a teacher near what classroom almost 30 years, sir? Who can only 2 billion go won't be that. It's Yahano. I dare about also something a business and no effort, but who also are all started business and all. The other Pusino, a Honsonia Samo. On the Kame person because Osha, Kesben, despite we share Munina, near Agimunina, who say, woman said down could school be unquestioned, a trainer can buy no more than more federal medication. So, in Ghana, Hano, industrialization we need a think a man and Casano a Greek and I think a man to be in any show. Or multimid or many show of power, not one more money to make develop. Because system right now, I say school, or be area what to see, or be pay soldier, or be pay migration, or be pay fire service. So what is in the Busan say, if I don't know more migration, when don't send every year or more compensation, never do a sense on Kuala.
Okay, thank you. So this one, I don't know where to place the vote to. Easy way. Please, I've given it to Mark. Let me pick this last call and see if Alpha can redeem himself.
Yes, you have to pick this last call.
Okay, hello.
When I'm done talking, you wouldn't pick any call again because of Alpha.
Oh, okay.
He's always attacking me, so I am here to attack him this morning.
Please do. Go ahead.
Yes. This is Queen Liz.
Okay, Queen Liz, please let me hear you this morning.
Hope you are doing well. Good morning.
I'm very well. I hope you're fine too.
Yes, please. I'm very well. The thing is, I know the lady whom you are talking about, right? Yeah. The thing is, we are talking about money, the money that you earn at the end of the day or of the month. So I support the photographer. Even though doctors are so much important in our life, but when we talk about what they earn, yeah, photographer is leading. I'm voting for the photographer.
Right, Queen Liz, thank you very much for joining us this conversation. Alpha, last words, because the thing looks like you've lost.
We encourage you.
Okay.
No, when I see there, I will make my.
Wait, someone is calling. Let me see if the person will speak in favor of you. One more call. This one, I'm giving you grace.
Good morning.
Good morning. Nyame adumo na so e. Yeah, then nyame as.
The picture. Doctor, photographer, the farmer is more important. The farmer is more important than all that.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I want to find a way and then push the vote to.
When I come, everything you that I
want to find a way and push the vote to Mark, but I can't. But the thing is, in conclusion, Mark has won today's debate. Mark has won today's debate, assisted by me.
Everything you've done is a nullity.
Alpha lost the debate, and so let me. You agree? Okay. All right. I think they both agree with Mark as well. So
nobody, Master, you have changed the topic.
We didn't change the topic. You are the one who changed the topic.
So listeners, we are continuing with the show. But just to inform you that everything we've done has been nullified because the rules of engagement were not applied.
In this life,
change the topic.
No, we didn't change the topic. Okay. You were the one who changed the topic in the first place.
Okay. You let me.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
When you lose, you take it upon yourself.
Yeah, when you lose, you shake the other person's as and say, congratulations. Wait and let me go for my commercial break. My money depends on it. And so please, quick commercial break, we'll be back. And Alpha Ali, the one who lost the debate, will continue.
Football fever is here. The world's biggest stars, the biggest nations, one ultimate trophy from tactical battles to legendary moments, from squad analysis to fan reactions. This is where football lives. Join Eklu Michael and his top pundits, breaking down every match, every tactic, every football story. Catch Game On, World Cup edition, live on 3 Music TV, Plus 89.9 FM and Orange 107.9 FM in Kumasi. Every day from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. The world is watching. Game On.
So, in my capacity as the programs manager for Orange, I just want to declare that everything that has happened is a nullity, complete nullity.
No, you can't.
The rules of engagement was completely changed. So this debate will have to be conducted again. So whoever voted, please come and take your vote. Please, let's start the in-studio conversation. Those of you who are calling, we can't pick any call. We've ended the call.
Because they didn't speak.
Joseph Apentin is joining me this morning. Joe, good morning.
Good morning, bro.
I believe you are doing well.
I'm very healthy.
That's a medical doctor.
Please let me focus. Let me focus on my job. Why? Joe, let's start from these issues about. Let's start from Kumasi. Kumfanochi Teaching Hospital. It's been closed down. But now we are told that it's been.
The section has been closed down. The hospital has been closed down.
The emergency, it was closed down.
Okay.
But now we are learning that it's been reopened. And there have been a lot of issues. The CEO has been summoned, all kinds of issues. In the next 10 minutes, what's your stance on it?
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother. And then let me extend regards to my senior brother, Emmanuel Lakaminta, far away in Sierra Leone. I wish him safe flight when he's leaving that country to the UK for some meeting. And also to Comrade Supremo, who is also an aspiring anti-regional youth organizer. And then to the best of luck to Comrade Emmanuel Regan, an Ashanti regional organizer aspirant, and also Comrade Fofie Pato, who is also an Ashanti regional organizer aspirant. It's enough. Let me just mention something on what was being discussed. I do believe that the medical doctor, the photographer, in today's era, everyone's work is important. So need be said the comparison was needless. But I also believe that the intention beneath the medical doctors or trances was to demean and look condescending on the work of photographers, which to me wasn't right. So whatever work that each and every person does is important in today's Ghana. So please let me come back to the matter that you've laid on the table. First thing is, everybody in Ashanti region will agree that Komfanoche has been overwhelmed with patients each and every day. Even apart from it being the emergency section, almost all the other sections or sectors or departments of the hospital, they are many times overstretched. Because you look at Ashanti region, Kwamfanochi has become almost the referral center for almost all the major cases in Ashanti region. And same thing for those in Bunu, Ahafo, and the Bunu East. So almost every time, there is pressure on the Kwamfanochi Teaching Hospital, especially the emergency center, which ordinarily, whenever issues are very severe, those are the points that the people will be sent for triage, and then later the condition being stabilized, and then doctors will work on the person. So nobody can sit here and turn a blind eye on the situation. But we might find a solution, which is most important. And like what Dr. Mako Hene has just said, plans are far advanced. There are Fire Military Hospital, and then the Sewa Military Hospital. Those are hospitals that in this day, at least emergency consultations or emergency must be attached for them to be operationalized. Because I see no reason why all these hospitals might be left unused. Meanwhile, their services in today's Ghana or in today in Kumasi is needed mostly. So I'm just pleading that, like the post that Dr. Makohine just brought it out, that they should do everything humanly possible to establish those hospitals. But the problem existing there can't be that of this government, because we came to meet the facility. And the only best thing that we can also do is to make sure that other health centers or hospitals who are also operationalized, for them also to come on board and help. But I heard that the CEO had been queried. Myself here, I really didn't understand it. Find a solution rather than a query. Because the problem existing predates the chief executive officer. Their problems, they predate the chief executive officer. So the query that you issue to him today, to me, it amounts to nothing. Because one thing is, as a chief executive officer, he will also not look unconcerned whilst emergency cases are rushed. Just look at the traffic-prone areas around the Kwamfanochi Hospital and imagine somebody being ferried in an ambulance. The person is being ferried. They will move through all these inconveniences of this huge vehicular congestion. They go to the hospital and they are being told that there is no bed or the facility cannot hold them. So it's better that you close it and you announce it publicly. So as any emergency cases, the ambulance or whoever is in charge of the sick person will send a person to the nearest hospital where the person thinks that they can also offer some health care. So that's, I don't think that the chief executive or the management did anything wrong. But there should be a lasting solution. And the solution is all these hospitals, like what Dr. McQueen has said, we hope and pray that all the bottlenecks will be settled and those hospitals must be operationalized. Because, Charlie, you see them and then almost every other day there is pressure on Kwamfanochi. Almost every single referral case here is sent there. Yeah. And it can be. Because look at Greater Accra. Although Kolebu is a tertiary hospital, but they are equally some sort of reputable hospitals that can manage the cases, even not treat them, but they can manage and stabilize it, and then later maybe they will be referred to Kolebu. But in Kumasi here, we don't have such. So please, we will just plead with the people who matter that for this matter, we thank God that the emergency center has been reopened, but there should be a lasting solution. The other hospitals too must be operationalized so as whenever emergency cases are referred, there will not be too much pressure on Kwamfanochi. Those are the hospitals who can also at least sustain and then receive them and then at least manage the situation and then maybe later refer them to a Kwamfanochi hospital.
Honorable Maxwell Obozu,
Alfa,
where do you stand on this matter?
Well, before I go on, I think I want to, the lady who that doctor tried to demean or look down upon, I think I give her a thumbs up with her kind of response. Because in this day and age, you have the youth not responding in this kind of manner, but rather coming at the person very hard in a more disrespectful way. At her age and the kind of response that she gave, I think she's more matured, or she sounded more mature than the doctor who tried to do that comparison. And it's unfortunate this is coming from someone I expected to know better. You have kids in the house. One of them will be a teacher, one will be a farmer, one will be a lawyer, and one will be a medical doctor. Can you tell me the one who is a medical doctor is much more important than the rest of the kids who are trading other professions or trading in other professions? Can you tell me that? Because let me tell you, we are all important. Sure. I am a farmer. Sometimes I feel insulted, and I've had it several times when friends or people closer to me tell me, why are you not pursuing law? I said, what do you mean by that? Are you telling me the lawyer is more intelligent than me? No. Or the lawyer is more important than me? I've chosen to be a farmer. At least when you're calling master's people, I'm part of it. But I don't need the certificate. The certificate doesn't add any value to me. I can choose to do my PhD, but I don't see its importance. I have this professor friend that I always educate, and sometimes on a lighter side, I tell him, you just continue to be a professor and grow poor. How many professors do you see that can even, I don't want to do that comparison, but the point I'm making is, because between us, that conversation, I'm just trying to bring it on radio. I always tell him that. So let nobody have it at the back of their mind that the doctor is much more important than whoever. We are all important.
I don't want
you
to
know, as a society, we work in different parts, but our strength comes from the synergy. Okay? Different parts, but we come together.
To put things in context, what I
No, I'm not even responding to you. I'm responding to that.
No, not me. I'm saying that what I saw to be
it's so demeaning that to the extent, you see, the girl spoke with confidence. That is even what gives me comfort. She spoke with confidence in responding to the doctor. She's doing computer science now. So are you saying the computer science is not important? Is that what he's saying? And let's not forget, even medical doctors, their work relies heavily on other professions before it could be complete.
Okay. Let's come to Confanoche.
So my point is, aside Confanoche, I think just as the Akosua-Kuma issue that came from the regional minister has seen some backlash from certain members of society, this doctor should also be called by the Ghana Medical Association to retract that statement he made.
Okay.
The lady is young. At this stage, you don't have to do anything that will make her feel she's not important in society. Let's not trivialize it at all, because we have our individual interests.
Okay, because of time, let's do it. Because I think we are also missing the point. The young lady ridiculed NSMQ.
What's wrong with that? Are you saying they are above criticism?
No. And
is NSMQ a profession?
No. And said that it wasn't important. The medical doctor's response was to use Francisca's.
And what makes you think that? Wait. What makes
point to her that you cannot?
Do you think it is the National Science and Maths quiz that got Francisca?
Yes.
No, wait.
Wait.
It only gave her visibility.
Yes, and
it gave her the platform to get the scholarship.
Absolutely.
But I'm telling you, it wasn't the National Science and Maths quiz that made Francisca what she is. It is the school. Wait, how many medical doctors have gone through National Science and Maths quiz?
There are
how many?
I don't know.
No.
You will not be able to know.
So that argument does not even stand.
But I'm saying that she's trying to say that the NSMQ was the avenue through which Francisca got to that.
So you know there are.
So don't belittle it. Don't ridicule them.
There are several.
That is what I'm saying because of time.
Let me tell you.
Let's come in.
There are several people that Honorable Oseche mentions. I know of Muntaka. I know of Haruna Idrusu. I know of Joe Wise. Circumstances come, and they willingly sponsor people abroad to do medicine. Come to Swami. Time will not permit me. Did these individuals go to National Maths and Science quiz before they got the platform?
Was different.
Good. So I'm saying that is an isolation.
Absolutely.
So the fact that if I
the
sit
doctor
here,
was retorting that you cannot ridicule something that has
If I sit here and criticize National Science and Maths quiz, and so what?
I can also criticize
photography.
So
it is for them.
So
you see,
if I criticize,
wait. It is if someone criticizes National Maths and Science quiz, it is for you to come back to us and tell us the platform is doing A,
that
B,
is why
C, D.
Using Francisca's example to
no,
let
that
you
is
know
wrong. That is wrong.
Importance of such a competition.
That comparison is wrong because National Science and Maths quiz is not there to produce medical doctors.
But it has.
National Maths and Science quiz.
The lady girl is not a medical doctor.
That is the point I'm making.
Yes, she studied something different.
Someone may find the person engineering, bio, whatever, nutritionist, and so on and so forth.
Honorable, let this debate maybe we'll come back to.
So the man got it wrong. He shouldn't have. The doctor got it wrong. He shouldn't have done that comparison in the first place. It's so demeaning, so disrespectful.
Okay,
let's not try to cover it up for him. He has to come out and apologize to she has to come out and apologize to that young lady. It's so unfair.
Let's come back home. It's like this debate we should have involved him. He's very interested in it. I didn't know it. Yes.
No, I was so annoyed because I just put myself in the shoes of the parents, thinking, if this is my daughter and you have someone doing this to her, Charlie, how do you feel?
Fair enough.
Unyangwari is normal to you.
Fair enough. Let's come to let's come home. Let's go to. I'm not the only one who is. He's the only one married in this studio. So all of us are.
We all know.
Yes, Honorable, talk to me about your view on.
You see, about Confanoche, I think this issue, when I heard, there was nothing political about Confanoche. But what the chief director did has, was it the CEO? The chief director of the ministry has brought in political sentiments in the sense that the thing had even died because Confanoche initially gave 24 hours. I listened to the PRO, and he said initially they said for the next 24 hours the place is choked. So they've spoken to Ghana Health Service hospitals and facilities, and they are telling them to receive such emergencies that will come. Confanoche has the personnel, so if it becomes difficult for them to send technical assistance to them, they are ready to do that. Just listen carefully. It isn't that they are not ready to receive them, but the place is choked. So if it happens that Centreso has a space there, they should take the person there. And Confanoche, when need be, they would assist them technically to render service to whoever is affected. They also said that if the situation is that critical, the person will have to be referred to Confanoche because such cases cannot wait. Just listen very well. And then they gave 24 hours. They said that within 24 hours, they are sure they will ease up the place and to make sure that things get to normal. They later reviewed it from 24 hours to 12 hours. That thing has passed. Nobody is even talking about it. It's just concerns that we are only raising about our health facilities. Only to wake up and have a letter from the ministry calling on the CEO to come and explain why he should not be penalized or punished. What is it for? What is it for?
Because the president's directive that do not turn away patients.
No, they didn't turn away patients.
But closure
they said
of
they didn't close the facility to anybody. They said they spoken to Ghana Health Service facilities that emergency cases should go to them for just 24 hours.
What it means is that if you go to the accident and emergency unit,
yes,
you will not be received.
Depending on the kind of accident.
So that's what the ministry feels
certain
it's a violation.
Certain accidents could even be managed by clinics. Don't you agree? Depending on the nature of the accident, the gravity of the issue will determine whether you have to come to Confanoche or not. That is why they said that persons should be sent to Ghana Health Service facilities. When need be, they will send technical support to assist work on that person. And if it's that critical, they would have to bring the person to Confanochi. So it was not entirely closed. And it wasn't as if, don't bring them here, take them to wherever you are. If the person is willing to send technical support in terms of personnel to act on the person, assuming the hospital that you find yourself, there is not a specialist to take care of that person. They are ready to, it isn't that they are saying there is shortage of personnel in Confanochi, but the space is not enough as at the time they were issuing the statement. They later came and made us aware that things are normal. So what was the essence of inviting him to Accra to come and answer to what and to who? For what? In any case, my brother here mentioned about Seua and Aferi.
Just wrap up on that for me.
Oh, how I can't wrap up now.
No, I mean you spent your time on the debate.
Oh, it doesn't matter. But we are here, so you can understand his for him. You see, my brother here spoke about Seua. I don't see why we should play politics with this.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have certain hospitals in Ashanti region that are fully equipped, that are supposed to be operationalized.
Yeah,
but because of politics,
you perfectly. I don't know why.
Why? Why should it be so? Now, thanks to President Akufo-Addo, we have about 10 hospitals and IPEP clinics that have been completed in the region. Some are in operation now. Some are yet to be operationalized. Meanwhile, these facilities are all complete. Talk about Swami.
Swami is complete.
Yes, during my days, we completed
But
Swami.
not operational yet.
It's in operation.
They are operating.
Yes,
okay.
we completed Swami. We equipped it. The president commissioned it with that of Tradier.
Yeah,
because
today
the
was
two
the
were
first
yes, we commissioned the two
Agenda
the same day. They are all equipped. Swami is in operation. During my days, we started posting personnel into the facility.
Oh, okay.
I know of Tradier, steps were taken to post personnel into that facility. Why is Swami running but Tradier is closed? It is a district hospital that would ease the burden on Confanochi. Why is Tradier closed? Mankranso is working. Sabronum is working. Okay? Drobonso is working. Manson Kwanta. Did I mention Manson Kwanta? Manson Kwanta is working. We have Odumasi Newtown. That is Konongo. That one is part of the IPEP clinic. That could be elevated to a hospital. Okay? That one is working. We have Oforikrom is ready and equipped.
Oforikrom?
Yes. Agenda 111 is ready and equipped.
Where is it located?
I know it's I'll get
okay,
you
maybe
the location.
I'll
Yes.
search for it.
It's ready and equipped. I don't see why it is not in operation now. Why should we do this to ourselves? We have this facility at Kwapra, built by GMPC. It's in operation. I managed to operationalize it before I left office. So our magazine is also in operation.
So how many hospitals do you have at Swami? 3.
So I mean 1, 2, 3. Yes. The government ones are 3.
I like you. Oh,
yes.
That's nice.
Okay, thanks to President Akufo-Addo anyway. So what is stopping us from operationalizing Seua? There is nothing left to be done. In fact, the information I'm gathering yesterday, because of a statement I made 3 days ago, that's last Wednesday, someone called me and said he's ABCD talking about this and I should do my further checks. According to him, some equipments at Seua.
Yeah. We're stolen. Oh, that's.
And I'm saying, how could that happen?
Yeah, I was in the DC. Is it MC or DC?
Why
the
should
MC
it happen?
Even confirmed. I was like, oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
The DC.
Yeah.
There is a
DC,
security man there.
engineer.
Let me tell you, when we completed Swami and equipped the facility, even the place is fenced. Whenever the MC is even going inside, I see clearance before I enter.
Hey, so how was it possible for these people to move in?
Because it's a multi-million-dollar facility. You cannot say it will go unguarded. Okay, there is security there. Even Swami, which then didn't come anywhere near.
No, so where is regional hospital?
That's the point I'm making.
It's a huge.
That's what I'm talking about. It cannot go without protection. So what are they telling us? We are not talking of any mere hospital. I mean, even clinics have security men guarding it. You've equipped the facility. You have security men throughout. I still can't understand. And I'm hearing Aferi also has lost certain equipment. Yes.
Afari, I saw the video. Somebody, a military person sent me a video the last time. The place is very.
Why should we do
overtaking? I said, Charlie.
By this. Why should we do this to ourselves?
500 bed.
When you go to Sewa, let anybody come and tell me the equipment that is left or that we need before it could be operationalized. Everything is there.
Even if we are left with something, provide it now.
The only thing they are talking about now, in fact, what delayed Sewa initial stages was a transformer.
The power grid.
Later, we brought in a bigger one that could handle the equipments and the load that will come.
I think the other issue was the road. I don't know if
can the road stop us from operationalizing the hospital? Why should it be so? How many hospitals have the roads leading to that place start? How many hospitals in this country have the roads going to such facilities start? The drape machines, what are we doing with it? If my family member is dying, do you think I care about third road? Or it's about the services that they are going to render to me? And if even it's about the road, the government is constructing roads everywhere. How many kilometers?
Just few kilometers.
Few kilometers enter the hospital. Can't we fix this? Even mere grading will solve the road issue.
Thank you.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
I hope that we will do it. But Joseph, let me give you 15 minutes to deal with the LGBTQ matter and your rebuttals, if you have any, on this hospital's matter.
Frankly, health issues, I will not sit here and then politicize the matters that have been laid on the table. But like what my senior tried stubbornly to bring in politics. So, however, like the hospital that he mentioned, you do believe that if there are no bottlenecks, those hospitals wouldn't have been operationalized? There are.
But if there is, it's your duty to resolve them.
Are you aware of the issues?
No.
Have anybody told you about the issues?
Let him make his point.
Senior, my point is, if there are no issues, there is no way other hospitals will be operationalized and these ones
the president came to the region. He said it will be operational last year, President Mahama.
Sure.
Yes. When he came for, I don't know whether it's thank you to or whatever, he said that in May last year, that it will be completed that year.
Sure.
So the president knew the
good.
So he said, so why?
So there might be other genuine reasons why the hospitals haven't been operationalized up to date.
I think it's a matter of priority.
Deliberate.
I don't think it's deliberate, but it's a matter of prioritization.
My brother.
Not to interject. You see, let's assume there are issues. Do you think the regional minister, outspoken as he is, will be quiet for now?
Yes,
because the moment you come out to talk about whatever is outstanding there, we will let you know that it was there. Or it is there. Outspoken as he is, Tredia, for instance, Vamet constructed Tredia. The same company constructed Swami. It is fully equipped. Nothing is outstanding. Why is it not operational now? But Swami is in operation.
So maybe authorities will have to come and tell us what's the issue, because they have not said anything.
As you said here, nothing stops you from.
It's very frustrating.
No, nothing stops you from making inquiries as to the reasons why those hospitals haven't been operationalized. But like what my senior is saying, Dr. Makoin has outspoken. To him, he might have his reasons, which has been laid on his table. Reasons why they are taking their time to address those issues. So I will not sit here and then politicize the matter, because the hospital is.
He did not do. To be fair, he did. I don't think he did.
I
think he's calling what you are. He's making the point to that.
It's because
that is true.
You see, Chairman, you see me this morning.
You see, if
I will never sit here and politicize the matter, because if Sewa is a regional hospital,
but we not politicians.
If it's operationalized, it can really tell the number of cases that are referred to Conference.
Okay.
So please, and I'll be happy, because my relatives live very close to.
So that's the same demand he's making. So perfect. I don't know why.
But you see, about going is I was speaking. If I'm telling you there are issues, and the issues are on the table, and as
don't worry, I'll do proper politics with it now. Don't worry.
As my colleague as Amakwin is, he is taking steps to address those matters, and all those will be operationalized at the right time. So the case of the theft, if indeed equipment which have been installed have been stolen, they report the matter to the police.
The DCE confirmed it.
Thank
so
you very much.
I want to believe
I
it's
do believe that then Engineer Hamid has taken steps in reporting the matter forward to the police.
But he's asking questions. How will such a facility not be without security?
But my brother, a facility which has not been operationalized, it could be that even there is no security guard at that time.
No, it's not true.
I said it could be.
No, don't even
with
think
the
about
equipment,
it.
With the sophisticated
but you have millions of dollars worth of machines.
I doubt if they will be left alone like
by which means would the equipment be stolen? If indeed there was a security guard.
I don't want to believe it. If it's stolen, then I think
so
the political heads would compromise that.
I do believe that even if the equipment has been stolen, then there is negligence on the part of the people who were to ensure that the facility was guarded.
You mean the regional minister?
I mean there will be negligence on the part of the people who were supposed to. I haven't mentioned name here.
The back stops with him in the region.
But there's a DCE.
But we've had a DCE.
No, this is a regional hospital, not a district hospital. He is the RECSEC head.
Yes, ultimate responsibility.
But
there's a RECSEC head. Isn't the Engineer Hamid is
there's a regional facility. There's DC
No.
Make your point.
And you saying,
Joe, make your point.
I'm speaking all this tentatively. It could be or it could not be. But bottom line is, if indeed there is theft, then there is some sort of negligence on the part of the duty bearers who were supposed to safeguard the hospital. I do believe that formal report has been done to the police. The police will conduct investigations and bring the perpetrators to book, at least if indeed there are cases of theft at the hospital. You see, media, Alfa, we all want a Ghana that is progressive. So I beg my people from the MPP. It seems ever since they won power, they've been said this, almost bloating about every misfortune that happens to Ghana.
Really?
Yes, so because
like
I
what?
can't, sure. Alfa, there's been a series. I cannot even sit here and then number them. Almost whenever there's a little bit of setback or problem, then they start jubilating. I mean, we don't govern a nation as such.
Okay.
And as citizens, it's Ghana first before politics. Because of us were Ghanaians before we joined the MPP on the NDC. But what these people, it's like it's their hope and prayer that the economy will tumble so as they will get something to at least latch on during the 2028 campaign. But we know God is alive, and then all these things never shall it happen.
Okay, let's
so
come to
I will plead. Dr. Mahin is working. So I do believe that.
But please advise him to shift focus on some things.
Oh, you see, my brother, there are issues that I know that
it's not nice.
He is abreast with them.
Yeah, I know. We all like him. We like the fact that he's very. But there are some tangential issues that the regional minister should not be.
And what are the tangential issues that
for instance, the Facebook writing about Akusi Okuma, will you
see,
try
my brother, please
I think
don't.
For his level.
No, you see, Dr.
I am shocked
is a disciplined, trained Christian. And
so I'm surprised that he would do that.
He would never go on that tangent.
But he did.
But at times, violence begat violence.
Oh.
What was the genesis of the ladies' utterances? You see,
this is a regional minister.
No.
You are here. The person is there.
Minister. With all due respect.
So it's okay for you guys.
Minister to say ridicule.
I see.
And even some were even questioning about something.
Let's come.
Me with a response, I support him 100%.
Okay.
Yes, I support him. Yes, sure. Without one day.
Okay. You relax. Let's come to the other issue.
Also create the impression that Mahama is also the female ministers in his cabinet also has to do ABCD behind the scenes
if you have evidence, bring it on board.
Have evidence.
But
does he have evidence?
Maybe when the person
is it's insulting to our women in public. I won't come to the topic. I won't come to that's why I'm interjecting. It's so bad that we always create the impression that the women in higher position, or let me say positions of visibility.
Okay, elected political office.
Not even political office. I mean positions of visibility cannot climb up by their own strength, but rather it has to be on the shoulders of a man. Why should we create that impression? Always create the impression that they have to sell their body before they get to where they are.
Nobody has said that.
Oh, that is what
Dr. Mahin never said that.
Oh, what did he mean?
He never said that.
Let's talk to me about your position on the LGBTQ in the next 5
But you see, before I'm ending, I'll bring it on board. You know Mr. Kejapon, He's a former MP, a former flag bearer aspirant of the MPP. He stood here somewhere here, in Atonsu here, on the campaign platform of a parliamentary aspirant. He said that then Ms. Charlotte said was raised to the office of the electoral commissioner because of something immoral that she did. They said all this. So please, I support Dr. McQueen 100%. If a lady wants to demean Dr. McQueen in that manner, he's going to respond in equal measure. Okay. Please, you see, in the LGBT matter, I thank God that it's been passed. I know that very soon H. Mahama is going to assent to it. And then, you see, the Reverend Minister, Mr. What is it, Intim Fojo? I don't understand what he really wants. You are in Parliament. You had the numbers. At least you had one. You had numbered NDC in one. You couldn't pass. The bill was passed. Your president didn't assent to it. The matter has been settled now. The bill has been passed, waiting for the president to assent. And almost every other day, the man is raising issues. So please, if a bill was passed and the NDC government deems it right to tweak sections of the bill, what is wrong with it? Because I don't know if he seeks, he just wants to seek audience so as he will be popular in the media space, or because when I listen to whatever that he says, I don't get the head and tail of his submissions. In one breath, your government passed the bill. Your president failed to assent it. Another president is in. His government, they've done their best. They've tweaked sections which they deemed right. The president wants to assent to it, and then every other day, there's a press conference. So to what point are you holding that press conference for? You couldn't. Had your president assented to that bill, and this president had taken steps, or this government had taken steps to tweak and change it, fair enough. But your president did not. So if this president gave a promise to Ghanaians, myself sitting here, like those days when we were discussing it, LGBT matters is never a priority to me. And it won't be a priority. But this government has seen that it was a promise that we gave Ghanaians. And maybe it might be the reason why some Ghanaians voted for the NDC government. So his members of parliament in parliament, they've done their best. They've pushed through the bill. The bill has been passed. The president is on the verge of assenting to it. And today, press conference, the next day, press conference. Almost every day is also monotonous. His comments are monotonous. You don't really get anything different from the series of press conferences that he's organizing. So please, he should just spare us. The NDC has a government to run. And I know that H. Mahama is going to assent to it. Please just read the bill extensively. And you can see that the portions that they tweet, they needed to be tweaked. Because please, you can't just be infringing on the rights of people, or in the name that you want to pass a bill that criminalizes what you think are sexual orientations that are not right. So please, Mr. Mahama is going to assent to the bill, and I hope and pray that right now the Catholic Bishops' Conference and the Christian Council, what are they push H. Mahama to do, he has done it, and then he has done it right for them.
Briefly, just to play politics with our hospitals. What Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has done for this region, under 8 years of NDC, they couldn't do it. In fact, you always limit our arguments to Agenda 111, creating the impression that Nana Addo started 111 hospitals and couldn't complete even 10 of them. Meanwhile, when you put together the IPEP hospitals plus the IPEP clinics plus hospitals, Nana Addo completed 50 hospitals plus the IPEP hospitals in all in this country. 50. 37 hospitals and the IPEP clinics put together brings the number to 50. When you come to Ashanti region here, like I was saying earlier, President Mahama and NDC in your 8 years started just 3 hospitals, but you couldn't complete one, not even one. 3 hospitals. Nana Addo hospitals plus clinics, the IPEP clinics that I'm talking about, altogether is 10.
Okay, Sina, please, I'm not interjecting.
Yes.
So, of all the 37 hospitals, which one is even closer to the University of Ghana Medical Center at H.M.
No, don't please. This is a
None.
wait, please, please. Please. That is your argument. That is for you to say. I am saying that. Please.
Is there for us to see?
Please. No, I'm even not. You see, aside these hospitals that I'm talking about, it excludes the 6 treatment and holding centers that are now built and completed. Okay. The 6 treatment and holding centers are not even part of what I'm talking about. The 230 health centers are not part of even what I'm talking about.
So
okay,
senior,
please. Oh, you are not helping matters. You are not helping matters. Okay, so I'm telling you, the 3 hospitals that you even started in Kumasi, you couldn't complete it. It took Akufo-Addo to come and complete it. Eurojet projects. President Akufo started 9 Eurojet projects. It took you 8 years. Not even one was completed. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo came and completed 8 out of the 9. And out of this 9, we have 3 of them in Ashanti region. Sewa. No, they are here. Sorry, 4 of them in Ashanti region. We have Tepa, which was completed by Nana Addo. We have Konongo district, which was completed by Nana Addo. We have Sewa one, which has been completed, yet to be commissioned, and the Aferi one, which has been completed, yet to be operationalized. So when it comes to hospitals, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo did so much for the people of this region. Had it not been these hospitals that are in operation, even the district hospital at Swami, Drobonso, Mankranso, these ones are already in operation. I wonder what would have happened to the people of this region. And we are still expecting and calling on NDC. Nobody is playing politics. But we are only telling them that these facilities are equipped. I don't see why these facilities should be swallowed up with by weeds. And individuals are suffering. We have the military hospital there, the regional hospital there. What should it take to operationalize these hospitals? And if you have a regional minister who is not pushing hard and all he's interested in is name calling and insulting women, do you expect us to keep mute about this? Do you expect us to keep quiet about this? So as soon as possible, all these facilities should be operationalized. Moreover, as if nurses are not looking for jobs, as if health practitioners are not looking for jobs. Is it because they are unable to, they don't have the clearance to recruit these individuals? That is why they don't have the resources to pay them. That is why they don't want to operationalize these facilities. Is that so? So, Alfa, I think those of you with bigger platforms, with the voice, I heard you wanted to go to Accra. Nobody will let you go to Accra. You have to stay in Kumasi. We will all stay here and suffer.
We will suffer together.
I will all stay here and suffer.
No, because I was thinking that the people we in Kumasi is like our lives don't matter like that.
But we all have to sit in and try and make it work.
It's very.
Okay? We cannot give in to these negative pressures.
Okay. Frankly, I don't see anything too grandiose in Accra.
Oh, but you see, everything happens in Accra.
If this had happened in Accra,
no, the point is,
the response would have been different.
No. Let's not forget. This is politics for you. Here is the heartbeat of the opposition party. It is as simple as that.
And in terms of numbers,
no. I'm saying this is pure politics. This is NPP stronghold. So anything that comes here. No, but they don't care.
That's not fair. This is health issues.
I am telling you.
Health issues, Charlie.
Kwabena Dufo said this in 2012. Have you forgotten the campaign in Afram Place? What he said? He said because NPP, Ashanti region, you don't vote for NPP. Those of us from this enclave, when we are looking for projects for this region, expose them. 2012. That's what he said on campaign platform. The media, everybody, they were all there. Okay. And it exposed NDC big time for a big shot to say this. And he was calling on Ashanti to change their hands and support NDC because it becomes difficult for them to fight for the region.
Ashanti, I'm saying that in terms of numbers, if you take the NDC's vote, apart from Greater Accra, they got more in terms of nominal numbers.
NDC has
in Ashanti
stayed,
region.
NDC has stayed so at that same number.
Now from they go to 700,000.
No, it's not true. They didn't get to 700,000.
Oh.
It didn't get to 700,000.
How much? How much did they get?
600. And I'm saying they've stayed within that 600 bracket from
they dropped to
listen.
500.
No,
400.
they've stayed there from 2012 to the last election. So who is tickling himself?
No, but we increase our votes.
I'm saying that they've stayed within the bracket of the 600,000 from 2012.
But they increased in 20.
Please, you're not getting the angle I'm coming from. I'm saying that from 2012, I have the figures. Okay, I have the figures here. I can
was
mention
around
it.
500,000, wasn't it?
You see, let me finish and I'll give you the data right now. It's here. If he wants us to do this, I have the figures what they got 2012, 2016, 2020, and 2024.
My argument to
it has stagnated.
My argument to you is that even if it has stagnated, still, when you compare their numbers,
I get you from that angle.
So they can't be telling us that they will not take us serious because.
No, if you say that too, I agree with you. But I'm telling you their mindset. What they think about us. It's as simple as that. It's their mindset. They feel this is not their stronghold. So they don't care much about it. Like, isn't it not surprising to have a regional minister? When you have the roads minister telling you that Swami interchange is going to be reviewed from a 4-tier to a 2-tier. By then they had not backpedaled to talk about the 3-tier. Then the regional minister in an interview with Kojo Mahafu saying, the 2-tier is okay. The 2-tier is okay. Let's take it aside. I said, what? Is this a regional minister? Wait. The regional minister should be the last person to speak on the issue. You know why? He is the father of the region. Granted that government has taken this decision, there are prominent individuals in your party. There are prominent persons in this region. You can go to His Royal Majesty Otumfuo on the quiet and tell him, Nana, this is what the government is saying. I beg you, call the president and tell him that this facility is for the region and we cannot compromise on the number of tiers. That is your job as a regional minister. You don't come out and say the government has taken a position and for which reason we should reduce it. That should tell you his level of, how do I put it? The energy with which he's yearning for development for the region. There is no energy. He doesn't care whether he comes here or not. And even the ones that are existing, when they wanted to shortchange us by reducing it from 4-tier to 2-tier, he's even comfortable.
Yeah, sure.
A regional minister who is supposed to fight for the interest of the region, at this point he is no more considered an NDC secretary. To me, I see him as a father or the father, whether you are NPP or whoever, no matter his age, he is the father politically for the region. So he has to work for this region. So if this is his mindset, that should tell you, he goes to confirm the issues I'm raising about the hospital. Okay? It goes to confirm what I'm talking about. So NDC cannot do this to the region. If you do this, well, we'll wait to see. Like I told you, they always claim that they've done so much for the region, but in terms of health facilities, they should tell me one hospital that they started and completed. Even the 3 that they started, they couldn't complete one. It took President Kufuor to complete it. Now I've done pure politics. So if you have reporter, you can bring it. Anyway,
I'll give you 2 minutes. I'll give Joe 2 minutes and then we'll wrap up.
So I should go on.
So you have 2 minutes.
The LGBT issue.
You
see, I've heard the speaker saying that he's asked Parliament to reconsider their decision on the approval of the LGBT. And for once, I agree with Sam George. I asked myself, the speaker, what is he talking about?
Because he thinks the process.
The process did what? It does not find his position does not find expression anywhere in Parliament's how do you call it? Standing orders. And in the Constitution, I just opened Article 106 of the 1992 Constitution. It talks about the processes through which bills go through in Parliament. The first reading is done. Under the first reading, I won't go through it. Once it's done, it's referred to the relevant committee. And even the relevant committee, there are certain committees, like for instance, LGBT, Committee on Gender will have an interest. So they also join. You have a different, maybe a committee on culture will also decide to even join. When they finish with their report and they bring it to Parliament, that is when they do the second reading. The second reading, they do clause by clause, according to the Constitution. Clause by clause, they do the amendments and so on and so forth, the minuses and additions. Once that is done, then they do the third reading, which mostly is a mere formality before approval is given. Sometimes they can even do a second consideration before the third reading. Alpha, do you get it? So once this is done, Parliament under no law can go back and say they are going to rescind their earlier decision and amend portions of it. That cannot be done. It could only be done when the president, after refusing to assent to the bill, not necessarily refusing, but when he has issues. And the Attorney General raised such legal issues to him, he can choose to bring it back to Parliament for them to reconsider those amendments, or take it to the Council of State, and with their advice, bring it back to Parliament. When it comes back to Parliament, Parliament will have the opportunity. At this stage, they will not limit themselves only to the portions where the president wants them to review, but rather will have the scope, the opportunity to look at the bill in its entirety.
Right, if there's still some.
If it goes back. So I don't know. The speaker.
But when you listen to this, he's not talking too much legal kind of.
No, Parliament does.
This kind of thing.
Are we talking about?
You need a lot of.
We are talking law here. We are not talking about.
He's trying to tell you that the law is not just law. It's going to affect. So you need a lot of.
You don't open yourself up for litigation. Why should you do that? Because the moment you do this, I can take the issue to God. And Parliament, under no circumstance, would you say you pass a law? Now it's left the House of Parliament.
Something.
You know that.
Something, even though quorum will not matter at this point in time, but quorum in terms of looking at.
Now that has not even been established. The speaker is saying he hears there was no quorum.
So it's like
if the speaker wants us to believe, he can go for the attendance, those who were in attendance that day, and say on authority that there was no quorum. Once there was no quorum, everything they did that day will be null and void. That one I agree.
Yes.
Do you get it? Because you need quorum. It is not for nothing that quorum is required before you can transact business on the floor of Parliament. Okay? So if the speaker, which in less than 2 minutes, can confirm from the clerk whether there was quorum or not, bring me the list of people who were there before commencement of business that morning. Is it not simple?
So you think you disagree with
the speaker? If the speaker really means business, he has to confirm to Ghanaians that indeed there was no quorum. If there was no quorum, then his argument will stand. But he should not come on the back of morality, on the back of appealing, on the back of trying to look good in the eyes of Ghanaians.
What do you make of the president's reaction to?
The president's reaction is an indication that he will not sign the bill. You know what? There is an issue. Wait. No. I'm not blaming him. There is an issue pending. There is an issue pending.
Which issue?
The Supreme Court issue. You see, a private member's bill should not affect
governments.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, that issue is pending, so that is why the president.
Okay, so that was the last guy's issue.
Yes, that is why the president chose his words carefully. So the best this government could have done was the president through the Attorney General to have sponsored this bill.
But the president said that too.
But the president even.
Yes, I know the president said that.
The MPs
you don't get it.
Yeah.
You see the confusion. The president, this thing is being spearheaded, aside the sponsors of the bill, is being spearheaded by the leader of government business. You see, when you are the leader of government business, you work on the express authority of the president.
Yeah, because you are his.
Mahama Ayariga cannot do whatever he wants, and it's
so how come
more often than not, it appears he contradicts the stance of the president.
So how come the president wanted, because he has said it, that it should be government sponsored?
Yes. So what happened?
What happened? Because I felt okay.
Because
if you are doing this, then you need to listen to what the president wants.
It
looks as if Ayariga's position and members of parliament's position is a bit different from what the president envisaged.
You see, I have two things in mind. Because listening to the president the other time, there is this difficulty when it comes to the constitutional issues. And there's another difficulty when it comes to his image at the international community.
Okay.
Where some of us don't care about that image, whether it's a Kufuor or Mahama. Who cares about your image? For us as Ghanaians, we don't encourage this kind of thing in our society.
So you think it should be straightforward?
Yes, it has to be straightforward. Okay. But the point is it deliberate for them to give in to this private sponsored bill to give the president a leeway not to append his signature to the bill? Is it deliberate? Because the president said categorically that it was going to be a state-sponsored bill. What happened? And why the rush from the majority leader?
Yeah, it's like he took the MPs took everybody by surprise.
Yes,
so nobody expected the passage on Friday. Was it last week Friday? Yeah. Yes. So Joe, you have the last 2 minutes.
Anyway, go on.
You see, my brother, I will start from where my senior brother just said.
2 minutes, what about Roberta?
No,
on this matter, he agrees with you.
No, on the point that the president said that he believes that the bill must be government.
Yeah, he did say so.
To understand, I also agree with the president. So let's wait.
But now they have passed the thing.
No, whether he assents or not is what that the president assents.
But something, if you don't assent to it politically, that will be injurious, and because it will be compared to the Nadu situation.
It will not be injurious.
Okay.
If the president assents and is reverted back to
Parliament.
So
if he raised the issues.
The issues will be raised.
No, but the issues, if you say it should be government sponsored, everything will have to be.
Yes, so the president can say it should be government sponsored. And once it's a government sponsored bill, they could do everything in 2 weeks.
And that certificate.
Yes, because in the not even under a certificate of urgency, what is required, the only day that is required in the bill process is just 24 hours. We should not be on weekends anyway. That is after the first reading and second reading. You give yourself 24 hours, after which the third reading could be done. So they could do this in less than 2 weeks.
Let's leave it there. For those of you who are surprised by Maxwell or Fosu's position on this, it's because he has worked in Parliament before. So he knows. That's why I was giving him time so that he will educate all of us. So yeah, what he said is exactly what the case is supposed to be.
I hope and pray so, because I know that the president, just as he has indicated, wants the best for the Republic and the people in. But if you say that it's going to be injurious to us politically.
But what do you make of his stance on the fact that it's not a priority now? Do you think the members of Parliament didn't listen to him? Because not priority, you to go into.
It's not a matter.
No, it's like there's some disagreement between Parliament and Jubilee House.
But the back up with him to assent or not.
You are right. But
sure, it's up to him to assent.
But politically, to have consequences.
It will not have anything. Explanations will be given as to the reason why the president.
Assuming if NDC were in opposition and this MPP is doing like this, you just assume for a minute.
But like Mr. Akufo didn't assent. Nothing happened to him.
You guys didn't. You didn't do anything.
Yeah, sure. Nothing happened to Mr. Akufo personally.
Thank you. Let's leave it.
One thing is, reasons must be given. Okay. If the reasons are cogent enough,
we are here. And you know how MPP they operate in opposition. They can be too.
I don't have any problem with them. But you see one thing that we didn't even spoke about Mr. Afenyomakin's statement on the matter.
No, he said it's fake.
What is fake?
It says his account was
people.
You disagree with him? But he said the man is but sometimes these things happen. Even the president's Facebook
he was
sometimes.
afraid of the backlash that was coming from the public.
No, I doubt. Afenyomakin, if he believes in something, he will go. Because even in the process of the party, he made comments that he stood by them. I don't think
except you don't really know Mr. Afenyomakin. The wordings of the statement, they suit Mr. Afenyomakin.
Oh, how?
The wordings suit Afenyomakin perfectly. He wrote it, but you see,
what do you make of that?
The backlash was too much.
The man says
maybe somebody called him to say, "Charlie, leader, this
thing." No. It was him, and then later he had to make a
at his level. He has one of the biggest platforms in the chamber to make whatever statement that he wants to make, which will sell more than the post that people are alluding, say. The point is, the man says it didn't come from him. We know Afenyomakin. He's not a coward.
Yeah, I don't seem to be as such.
If he wanted to say this, he could have said it.
No, consider the matter.
No.
You've seen, he might not be a coward.
Alfa, this is absolute. It's a diversionary thing. That is all.
This is contrary to what the public has. They will come after you.
So the
matter is also of weight.
Honorable, next week you'll be away, right?
Yes,
okay, so hopefully we'll meet again. Sure. Thank you very much, Joe, for coming. Thank you very much, Honorable, for coming.
Thanks.
Last 2 weeks you saved some situations, so
last 2 weeks
I'm very for me personally I'm grateful. So Thank you very much. And I don't know the whole chief sponsor. You are the man. You are invite you know. Okay, thank you very much. So that's our show for the morning. I was here with Makwaja, who was a source of disturbance on the show this morning. He didn't allow me to make my point. So send him there. So I was here with Makwaja. I was here with Janice Opukwachman. My name has been Alfa Ali. Have a very good morning. God willing, meet same time next week.
225, fully choky sky, and in a go come down. Full coverage, so we turn up the machine to be smooth. Surrounded, silent, samurai.